What's up, everybody? My name is Vincent. Welcome to Cryptolution, where we talk about everything under the moon in the crypto universe. Today is Thursday, October 31st. In today's video, I want to talk about the recent pullback that's happened with the DOGE Rune token. Now, in yesterday's video, we predicted this, and we actually have been predicting this specific support level of 400 million market cap for about a week. But in this video, I want to share with you what we are seeing in the charting and analysis, what we could expect in the next week or so. And also, we're going to show you who's been accumulating the DOGE Rune token on these dips. Then I'm going to share you how the DOGE Rune token is compared to Bitcoin and other altcoins, just to give you an outside perspective, zooming out so that we can see what the overall landscape of the cryptocurrency market is being reflected in terms of price. So with that said, let's go ahead and smash up that like button, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to join our Patreon page. And most importantly, please be careful with any of the scammers down in the comments below. I will never reach out via WhatsApp, Telegram, direct messaging, or email, so please be careful and invest safely. So guys and girls, let's get right into it. So you must be wondering, why has the DOGE Rune token pulled back from 440 million to 400 million market cap? Well, there are a couple of events. Now let's focus on Bitcoin, because Bitcoin retraced almost 3% over the past 24 hours. Look at that massive dip, 72,000 down to 70,000. 2,000 negative from Bitcoin is heavily going to affect every other altcoin, especially the Rune ecosystem. But that's not the only thing that's been affecting DOGE. It's also this, Memento Mori. Now this was a meme coin that was hyped yesterday. People were excited to mint this specific rune, and half the supply, 50%, was airdropped to their Patreon holders. So some of those people did take their massive profits from the free airdrop, but also there is massive congestion within the Bitcoin transaction blockchain. And also we saw a whole bunch of people minting the Memento Mori. So when you think about the liquidity that's flowing in and out of Memento, you got to think about what's going to happen to the Rune ecosystem, because this was the most hype mint, because this rune was created by the founder and creator of Ordinals and Runes, Casey Rodamore. So over the past 24 hours, you can see that right now Memento had around 6, even yesterday as high as $14 million in trading volume. So a lot of that money was being funneled from other Rune tokens into Memento. But again, sometimes you start to see people take their profits out of Memento, and then it will slowly funnel back into these coins. It won't happen within the first 24 hours. It happens gradually over time. But nonetheless, we're still over $1 billion in the total Rune market cap. Now, let's even zoom back even more. Now, how's the DOGE Rune token outperforming against these other meme coins across all different blockchains? Now, you may think, oh no, my bags are down 13%. But if you look over the past 7 days, it's actually only down 50%. Now, look at these other top meme coins on other blockchains, such as GigaChad. GigaChad's actually down 23%. Goat, which is an AI meme coin, down 31%. And all these other tokens are down even 15, 16, 13. They're much higher. So right now, I think that with DOGE on the Moon down 15%, it's not that far down compared to these other tokens. So that's why I say always follow the data, not just the price. When you focus on just the price, you're only reacting in terms of your emotions. We, the OGs, the whales, the sharks, we buy on these dips. So in recent news, CoinMarketCap just came out today with a meme coin report. And in that report, they stated in the Bitcoin Rune section that the most hyped rune was DOGE to the Moon. And it ended slightly in the green with a gain of just 1%, with a total market cap of 488 million. That has slowly retraced around 400 million. Let's talk about who's been reporting on DOGE also on YouTube. We also have this person, Sylvian, who reported to his French-based audience, and he has over 26,000 followers on his YouTube channel. And not only that, we got to focus on how DOGE is trending. Now, in terms of interactions, look at this DOGE token compared to the #1 token on Ethereum. Now, as you can see, the DOGE token has more interactions with a low liquidity pool, and that to me is very promising. The fact that we have a low market cap of 400 million with a 1.5 million interaction compared to Floki's $1.4 billion market cap with 1.4 million interaction, yes, there is more attention going on to the #1 meme coin on Bitcoin, and that is DOGE. And just as of yesterday, Magic Eden just teased an upcoming cross-chain swap, which we've talked about on our channel before. And as you can see, DOGE to the Moon is heavily featured in it. So basically what this means is people can trade their NFTs from different chains, or even fungible tokens from different chains, in exchange for the DOGE Rune token, and vice versa. You can use your DOGE to buy other different assets on different blockchains. So that's really exciting to see that Magic Eden has always put at the forefront DOGE to the Moon, because they know that's where the most attention is. Now, who's been buying the dip? Well, we also have Great BTC, who has an amazing YouTube channel. He actually reported that he bought over 5,900 tokens of DOGE because he had to wait for a perfect entry, and it played out. Just a matter of time until it takes off. I absolutely agree. It's not even just that. I minute of dollar cost averaging, scooping up and buying every single dip regarding Dog on the Moon token. Now let's look into the charting analysis. So what does Dan from Crypto Capital Ventures say? He says, here we see Dog falling. Go look at the meme coin that has made into the tens of billions. This is not only normal, it's necessary. And he's talking about this recent pullback. The most important thing to understand is that this is exactly what we want to see happen before altcoin season. Slow and steady, chill. So let's go into the charting and analysis. So I talked about over and over that we were possibly going to hit a 400 million market cap. I'll put a link on the upper right hand side on YouTube. On Twitter, you won't see that link, but just check out yesterday's video. I mentioned that we could see a pullback all the way to 400 million, and it did exactly that. And that was necessary for us to see another major uptrend that could happen at any moment. And this still follows the same pattern of a cup and handle, and this is the handle pattern. And if you just zoom out, you can see that still we're forming higher lows here and here. Now what's really important is this golden cross. Now this golden cross right here confirmed that we were going to go in a bullish trend. And right now this red volume stick is hitting the 50-day moving average. Now if it breaks past that 50-day moving average, so just to be very honest, we could see a dip as low as 350 million, but we may not even get there just because we're forming that cup and handle pattern. This could be the last shakeup before we go into an uptrend, but we could hit a $350 million level. But I don't know if that's actually going to happen. We'll see what happens with the market, because remember, we had two negative catalyst events, which was the Bitcoin retracement, which was leverage traders getting a little greedy, and also the memento mori happening on the runes. So both of those events sent this massive red volume stick to the downside, but we don't really have any other negative catalyst events. So right now we can see that we're just going to pull back up, maybe slightly. This is the dollar cost average. Maybe this dip is going to continue to consolidate for the next couple days, but maybe we'll actually see it go back in an uptrend. We are still in the buyer's market based on our threshold right here. Yes, we're seeing these red sell sticks, but this could be very short-lived, and then we could send ourselves right back up into the buyer's market. There's so many different reasons why I'm so bullish on DOG. Other than that, it's the #1 meme coin on Bitcoin. It's a free and fair movement with no insider allocations. It's a grassroots community. The engagement from the community is like just completely one of the strongest communities out there in terms of meme coins. They've garnered a ton of holders ever since April. The Rune swap is coming out. YouTubers are talking about it. It's the largest Rune by market cap. But the #1 thing is that I need to mention to everybody that the DOG Rune token only makes up 0.03% of Bitcoin's market cap. Imagine if it's at 1%. That would bring the market cap up to $14 billion. Yes, $14 billion for DOG. DOG is backed by Bitcoin, and we haven't had a tier 1 centralized exchange announce listing the DOG token. These events haven't happened yet, and when they do, you will see that the DOG price will continue to pump. So as of right now, you're gonna see the test between the paper hands and the diamond hands. But as sharks, as whales, we always buy these dips. We always buy when there's blood in the water, blood in the market. I mentioned that over and over before. We did it over here when it was at 200 million market cap, then pumped to 980 million market cap. We even told you right over here when we were buying, retail is selling, we were buying here at a very low price point at 180 million, pumped up to 600 million, and now we're back in another retracement. But this is the new normal right now. This is the new normal, which is 400 million market cap. So this to me is one of those buy zones in my personal opinion, but it's really up to you to decide. Sharks and whales have all the liquidity that we need to buy these dips, but sometimes retail investors don't have enough money, so they react emotionally and they end up selling to us. So really, you have to determine for yourself what you're going to do in the strategy. This is going to be a very fun ride, and I will not fade the #1 meme coin on Bitcoin. So I hope that this video has been helpful. I will continue to make these videos both on X and on YouTube. So let me know your comments down below, your strategies, and I cannot wait to read them. So go ahead and smash up that like button, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to join our Patreon page to receive all of our alpha calls and trades regarding Dog on the Moon. Till then, see you guys and girls next time.